I have something to say to you, and I need you to hear it with your whole heart. I am so happy with you. You may not hear this from people often. You might even doubt if you're doing enough or being enough. But I want you to pause right now, because I am speaking directly to your spirit. I see you, and I am pleased. I've watched you walk through things that would have broken others. I've seen the quiet decisions you made that no one clapped for, but they echoed in eternity. I've seen how you kept showing up in prayer, in faith, in hope, even when you felt nothing. That matters to me. Your heart matters to me. You don't have to be perfect for me to love you. You don't have to perform to make me proud. I am happy with the way you're growing, with the way you're trying, with the way you lean on me when things get hard. I am happy that you haven't let go, even when life gave you every reason to. This message isn't about pressure, it's about presence. My presence with you. My joy in you. My delight in who you are, not just what you do. You are not forgotten. You are not falling behind. And you are not unnoticed. You are deeply known, fully loved, and celebrated in heaven. Today, receive that truth and walk in it. I am so happy with you. You chose me even when it wasn't easy. That matters more than you know. When the world offered you easier paths, louder voices, and tempting distractions, you still turned your heart toward me. Maybe you didn't get it right every time, but your desire to walk with me has never gone unnoticed. Every time you chose love over bitterness, faith over fear, truth over compromise, I saw it, and I was pleased. I want you to know something important. Your loyalty in quiet moments touches me more deeply than public displays ever could. You weren't trying to impress anyone. You weren't looking for attention. You were simply trying to walk in step with me. And even though it may have cost you relationships, comfort, or even your own understanding, you did it anyway. That is what love looks like. That is what faith looks like. You don't always see the fruit of your obedience right away, but I do. And I smile every time you trust me in the dark. I smile when you whisper, "I still believe," even with tears in your eyes. You may think you're not strong enough or spiritual enough, but what you don't realize is that strength isn't always loud. Sometimes it looks like quiet surrender. And I honor that. So today, I'm reminding you, I saw your choice. I know your heart. And yes, I am so happy with you. Keep choosing me. I will always choose you. You've grown in ways you can't even see yet. While you've been hard on yourself, thinking you're not making progress or that you should be further along by now, I've been watching every step you've taken, and I am pleased. Growth isn't always loud or obvious. Sometimes it happens quietly. Inside your heart, your thoughts, your responses, the things that used to trigger you don't affect you the same way anymore. You pause, you reflect, you seek me. That is growth. You've shown grace when it would have been easier to hold a grudge. You've chosen peace when chaos invited you in. You've silenced your pride to walk in humility, and even when no one acknowledged it, I did. I noticed when you held your tongue, when you forgave without receiving an apology, when you put your trust in me instead of in your own plans. Those are the moments that heaven celebrates. I want you to stop measuring yourself by your past mistakes or the pace of others. You are not behind, you are not disqualified. You are being refined, and that refining is beautiful to me. You are becoming who I always saw in you. Strong, steady, faithful. I see your heart trying to align with my will, and I know how much it costs you at times. But I want you to hear this clearly. You are not unseen. Your efforts are not in vain. I'm proud of your growth. So even if no one else says it, I will. I see how far you've come, and I am so happy with you. Keep going. You're becoming the person I always intended you to be. You've kept going when it was easier to give up, and that means more to me than you realize. There were moments you thought no one noticed your struggle, your pain, or your silent prayers. But I did. I watched you fight through your fears. I watched you hold on to hope when everything inside you said to let go. And I want you to know that perseverance, that quiet strength, it matters to me. I'm so happy with you because you didn't quit. You stayed when it was easier to walk away. You prayed even when your heart was tired. You believed in my promises even when the path was unclear. That's faith. That's what I've been looking for. Not perfection, not performance, but faith. And you've shown it. Even in your smallest acts of obedience, your trust has been loud in heaven. You've been walking through a refining season, and I know it hasn't been easy. You've questioned why things haven't changed yet, why the door didn't open when you knocked, why the healing didn't come overnight. But still, you stayed near. You kept coming to me. And that's why I'm pleased. Because while the world sees results, I see your resilience. And while others count outcomes, I count your heart. I am working in your waiting. I am building your character. I am preparing the next chapter of your life. But before we step into that, I want you to pause and receive this truth. I am proud of you. You may not see the full picture yet, but you are right where I need you to be. And your endurance is unlocking more than you know. Keep walking. You're not forgotten. You are favored. And I am so happy with how far you've come. When others turned away, you kept standing. When the noise of the world tried to drown out my voice, you listened closely. That quiet decision to stay faithful when it wasn't easy, that's what delighted me. I see the way you continue to show kindness, how you extend grace even when you're running low on it yourself. I know how often you've chosen peace when your heart wanted to fight, how you've forgiven when it still hurt. That's not weakness, that's strength. And it's the kind of strength that's formed only in those who walk closely with me. You've matured in silence. You've grown in the unseen. You've bloomed in dark places where no one was cheering, and that growth did not go unnoticed. You see, the world celebrates the spotlight, but I celebrate the secret battles, the ones you win behind closed doors, when it's just you and me. I'm so happy with you because you've been faithful even when you felt invisible. You were never invisible to me. Your heart still longs to do what's right even after all the wrong that's been done to you. That alone says everything about who you are. You are not your pain, you are not your mistakes, you are not your past. You are mine. And you've honored me with your consistency. Even when you were tired, you kept showing up. Not just for others, but for me. That matters. I want you to receive this affirmation deep in your soul. I am not disappointed in you. I am not holding anything against you. I am pleased. I am proud, and I rejoice over you with joy. You may not hear it from people, you may not get applause from this world, but from heaven's throne I'm declaring it now. I see you, I know you, and I am so happy with you. You didn't have to choose me, but you did, and not just once, but again and again. Even when things didn't make sense, even when your prayers seemed to bounce back in silence, you held on. You may have questioned, cried, even doubted, but you never walked away. And that means more to me than you can imagine. Every step you've taken closer to me, even if it was trembling, was a step that moved my heart. I am not a distant observer. I am right here, watching, guiding, loving, and yes, smiling over you. I see how you've humbled yourself, how you've been willing to let go of what you wanted just to follow what I've asked. That surrender, that quiet yes, echoes through heaven. You've grown in ways you can't yet see. You've become more patient, more gentle, more rooted. These are things I celebrate, not worldly success, not loud accomplishments, but the transformation of your spirit. That is my joy. There were moments you could have responded in bitterness, but you chose grace. There were moments when you could have taken matters into your own hands, but you waited on me. These are victories that the world will never applaud, but I do. With every act of obedience, you've brought me closer to your life. You've opened doors for my blessings to flow. You've created space for my peace to rest. You've invited heaven into your ordinary days, and that is beautiful to me. I want you to know this truth. I'm not just happy with what you've done. I'm happy with who you're becoming. You reflect my love more clearly now. You carry my peace more consistently. You trust my timing more deeply. That's a heart I delight in. I'm not waiting for you to be perfect. I'm already proud of the progress. I'm already celebrating you now, here, in this moment. So walk in confidence, not because you've earned my favor, but because you already have it. I am with you. I am for you, and I am so happy with you. You've heard my voice, you've felt my presence, and today I want you to carry this with you. I am so happy with you. Not because you've done everything right, not because you've never failed, but because your heart keeps turning toward me. In every step, every decision, every tear, and every moment of silence where you still chose to believe. I was there, and I saw it all. The world may never notice the way you choose patience over anger, love over bitterness, or faith over fear. But I see it, and I rejoice in it. You're not walking this journey alone. I'm shaping you, strengthening you, and surrounding you with grace, even when you don't feel it. Don't let the enemy convince you that I'm disappointed in you. I'm not. I'm smiling over your life. I'm speaking peace into your future. I'm working behind the scenes in ways you can't yet see. You are becoming more than you realize. You're living in alignment with my purpose, and you're growing in ways that matter eternally. So breathe deep and rest your heart. I am not far. I am right here, and I am pleased with you. Let my joy be your strength. Let my words be your anchor. Thank you for listening today, for allowing this message to touch your heart. May it remind you that your journey is seen, your faith is noticed, and your life is precious to me. Walk on with joy and boldness, because I, your God, am with you, and I am so happy with you.